Hello, my name is Dylan Portwood. I am a student at Indiana Wesleyan University, and I am a Christian ministry major. And today I am here to talk to you about a Christian nonprofit organization called Feed My Starving Children. Feed My Starving Children is just that. It's a nonprofit organization that focuses on providing meals for families for children that are struggling to make ends meet, that for children that are malnourished or starving and may not have that type of hope that food can bring. They are driven by the Christian mission of serving others. They are driven by sending the light of Christ to all corners of the globe. They are focused on instilling hope to these kids and to these families that don't necessarily have that hope. They are focused on changing the world in such a positive way. And to give you some statistics on the past of Feed My Starving Children, 90% of donations go strictly toward the meal production process, whether that be providing buying the ingredients, going towards the food packing process, the distribution process, you name it. 90% of their donations go strictly towards that. In the fiscal year of 2017 and 2018, they shipped an amazing amount of meals, which is just mind-blowing to me. They shipped 323 million meals to 89 different partners in 68 countries. That to me just shows the type of impact that an organization like Feed My Starving Children is able to make. However, Feed My Starving Children does not distribute the meals themselves. They don't actually go out to these countries and hand these meals to these kids themselves. They actually have partners that they collab with, that they work with. And these partners, such as humanitarian organizations and missions groups, are the ones that distribute the food. Groups that are already in these areas that are working to make a difference. They partner with Feed My Starving Children to deliver these meals to these families. Millions of meals over the years have been donated to schools, to orphanages, and medical clinics alike. So these are the types of places that need these food so they can distribute these. So they make sure that these places are where the food goes. And Feed My Starving Children would not be what it is today, would not be where it is today, or would even exist without the generosity and the vast amount of volunteers that they have. Volunteers are actually the ones that pack the meals. They are the ones that pack the meals and donate money to provide these meals. So Feed My Starving Children is fully reliant on volunteers, and that goes to show that they would not be where they are without volunteers. They don't use machines. They hand pack every meal, so that they don't believe in the easy work that goes into machine packing. By hand packing, these volunteers show that they care for the mission, for the message that Feed My Starving Children is trying to send. So they take the time out of their day, out of their weeks, to pack these meals. And they don't actually drive up to a certain place in the United States where Feed My Starving Children is stationed. Feed My Starving Children actually travels to these churches, and this is actually how I came to discover Feed My Starving Children. They partnered with my church, and for a weekend they had 6 separate meeting times for members of the church to volunteer their time, to volunteer their money, to spend an hour or two during that day to just hand pack as many meals as they possibly could. And by the end of the weekend, we had, I want to say, close to 125,000 meals packed. So that's crazy to think that such generosity from volunteers goes into this process. And with the Christian mission mindset, food donation process, the unique food donation process, and the generosity from volunteers, Feed My Starving Children would not be where it is today. They wouldn't have the type of impact that they are making on the world, and they wouldn't be changing the world in a positive way that they are. So I hope you took great interest in this and took a lot out of this, and I thank you for watching.